Greetings, YouTube. As someone who tries his best to portray crystal openings of the game known as Marvel Contest with Champions in a realistic sense, it's made me a little nervous that so many times over the past week or two, people have contacted me with these historic, all-time crazy, should be illegal crystal openings. This is also coming from somebody who just opened 2 juggernauts in the span of about 3 days, including a juggernaut and the new 5-star featured crystal, which still makes my heart depressed. So today we have a crystal opening commentary, and maybe I got punked again, but this summoner wanted to submit it with the disclaimer that this is a realistic opening. So I am looking forward to Ahsan 73's realistic 4 times featured 5-star opening, plus I think a 6-star crystal. Now he's doing the interesting strategy of purchasing 2, exiting out, and then purchasing 3 basics. Okay, never mind. So we have 3 basics and 2 featured 5 stars, plus maybe a 6-star crystal. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I would not expect from a group of 5 an amazing champion realistically, but I would expect a upper tier champion, somebody like a Nebula, for example. Okay, here we go. First champion is Iron Package. What a terrible start. Okay, well, a lot of you watching this, you'll nod your heads and you'll say, yep, that's what I get every time I open a 5-star crystal. He is a new champion, so I guess there's that. But he is on my short list of champions that really, really deserve to be rebuilt, buffed, in a beta test, whatever you want to call it. All right, 5-star crystal number 2, Moon Knight. What year is this, 2015? Yuck. Iron Patriot and Moon Knight. This is terrible. At this point, you're just looking to hopefully not get straight memed. All right, 5-star crystal opening number 3. This is something that looks very familiar to the average player, especially free-to-play player. X23. Okay. All right, that is a very good pull. That is the kind of champion that I would expect out of a group of 5. You know, not the best mutant champion, but in the upper tier of the class. If you just had Moon Knight and Iron Patriot and that was it, yeah, historically bad opening. But not unlike other things we've seen in the contest. Okay, now we have to compare those 3 basics to the 2 featured. All right, here we go. I want us to hopefully get at least one decent champion from these 2. Remember, the only one of these I ever opened, I did pull a Juggernaut, Troll over Invisible Woman, and Bishop is a miss for sure. I have seen him do some decent damage and be a pain on some war nodes, but Bishop's one of those mutant champions, like Gambit, for example, that though he's not trash, he should be way better than average. And he's just kind of average, you know? There's not much more to sugarcoat about that. All right, well, that's definitely considered a miss on the first one. Oh, double jugs in this reel. Taskmaster. I know some people who swear to me that Taskmaster is their favorite champ, who say that if you know how to play him correctly, he's one of the best champions in the game. I respect that, while admitting I don't know how to play with him correctly, and at this point in my MCOC career, will never rank him up. All right, we do have indeed a 6-star basic crystal. This has been very underwhelming. 30,000 5-star shards wasted in the featured, and on top of that, 1 out of 3 good pulls for the basic. Not the worst opening we've ever seen, but definitely considered to be average to below average. All right, here we go. No Diablo. No Hulkbuster. No Diablo again. And, okay. Buddy, maybe you were punking me with this video. Because, yeah, you had some memes, but Void is one of those 6 stars that even though I would consider you to have like a third of the puzzle completed with this opening, because the first part of the puzzle is the champion, the second part of the puzzle is the awakening, and the third part of the puzzle is trying to get signature stones into that champion. That's still such a better 6-star to land on than so many of the trash champs in the 6-star basic crystal. So I would rate this opening, the 5 stars I would rate at C- to C. X23 is really good, but terrible featured champs, and the other two biggest of the biggest memes of the 5-star basic crystal. And the 6-star, I would rate this as like a B+. I know I might get some heat for that because people say Void should be an A, but I think when it's a third of the puzzle, you still got to awaken Void, which we haven't seen awakening gems yet as 6 stars, and we know that Sig stones are hard to come by. At this point, it's still better to have a 565 Sig 200 Void than it is to have a rank 2 Sig 20 6-star Void. And Katie Candy, my good friend and Dungeon Buddy, knows that because she's got a 6-star Void and has not taken him up because of that very reason. All right, YouTube. Well, this concludes Ahsan's 2 times featured 5-star, 3 times basic 5-star, and 1 times basic 6-star crystal opening. Thank you for submitting the video to commentate. Have a wonderful day.